STEM. It is one of the most talked about topic in education. Why it is getting so much of attention? Let's find it out from Miss Trishna Strong Baby, who is a known face in this field. Welcome, Miss Trishna.
Hello, good evening.
Good morning from India.
And good evening from America, but thank you for having me.
Same here, same here. The first question that, when I was talking to you about STEM education, it came into my mind what exactly STEM education is and why it is so important.
Yeah, so STEM education has really been at the forefront of a new type of learning style. And the focus for STEM is science, technology, engineering, and math. And we have incorporated additional words like STREAM, where the R stands for reading and the A stands for art. So it all is a different component of how a school might choose to approach the topic. But STEM education is really about project-based learning, hands-on learning, having students problem solve versus memorization, and really working with real world issues to become more globally aware of how to apply it through an educational program like a STEM education.
Oh, that's truly amazing, and it is actually different. I was just wondering that how the curriculum is designed into it,
Yeah,
because
the wonderful. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Hey, that's okay. Because, I mean, as you mentioned, that the focus is not on memorizing, it is more on, problem solving in different aspects of education. So, how the curriculum is designed, that was the biggest challenge that I feel it is.
Yeah, it actually really bases alongside the design process. So when students are posed with makerspace or STEM activities, it really brings them through the entire design process. So students will be looking to evaluate information, to research for some type of STEM activity or some type of problem solving, and then they'll create. So there's a creation component involved with that engineering component, whether or not it's taking in a technology aspect, math or science. And the curriculum is also designed to collaborate with all subject opportunities. So it's not just specific to science or to math. It actually is a group analysis of multiple subjects, and you're trying to develop that curriculum across the grid so that students can really have more of a holistic approach to their learning, and then on top of it, creating something that can then be reevaluated, and possibly something that could be a new discovery. So it's really designed across the curriculum and not just specific to one curriculum. It's a design thinking type of processing.
Great, great. What could you please tell us, like, what are the teaching strategies that one uses? I mean, just like in last answer that you mentioned that we use different kind of activities. So, I mean, teaching a strategy only have the activity, or they have something else also.
Yeah, so it all depends on probably what your school design is looking to achieve. But the main teaching strategies that are used in school settings have really been encompassing maker spaces, which are open opportunities for students to create within a large space with tools at their disposal and technology components, so that students can kind of really gravitate to creating a larger project based on the topic. But normally the teaching strategies are created around a world issue, whether it's environmental, whether it's maybe something ongoing on their community. And then they pose a project with constraints, meaning they'll make sure that it has to fall within a certain type of scope so that the students have limitations. And then they have to create some type of activity or some type of learning experience that will enhance their learning through a STEM development. So it really all just, for instance, I just recently did a STEM project with my 8th grade students where we did not have effective door stoppers. Our doors were not being held open. They had really flimsy, rubbery ones. So they designed a 3D printing opportunity through their STEM design and it was really neat because each student thought differently and they worked as teams, and they were able to use that strategy in the school setting to develop something that enhanced our community. So it all depends on, it might be something with, issues with conserving energy, issues with water. So it all depends on what the topic might be in each school setting.
Great, great. Could you please tell us, what will be the role of librarian in this?
With the STEM education, yeah, librarians are really interesting in this topic because public libraries have already really monopolized on STEM education. A lot of public libraries already offer makerspace opportunities. And as a librarian, they are the most equitable teacher in the school because normally they see every student and they're able to enhance learning with every student. So librarians can really fill in the gaps for, if a science project is being looked at through research, the librarian can come in and help with that, or the librarian can offer that informational resources or space to enhance the learning as well. So a lot of librarians are bringing in STEM kits, teaching about these resources, and they're also offering this opportunity to every student in the school because we see every student. It's not just specific to an engineering class or a robotics class. It's for all students. So I think that's how the librarian has been a big part of STEM education.
Great, great. Thank you so much, Trisna, for giving such a wonderful insight on STEM education. Thank you so much.
Sure, my pleasure. And thank you for having me. And I'm wishing you a great week ahead.
Thank you.